Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Mrs. Sassy Sunday Stream, episode number 20. And this is all very weird because I knew that daylight savings was coming, but I didn't realize it was going to actually affect today's show. I don't know why I was thinking like tonight at midnight, but that doesn't make any sense because I guess it is technically November 5th, so it would be last night at midnight. So I don't know. Anyway, hopefully, you guys, I don't know either what I'm going to do. Do I keep this? See, my time doesn't change here in Arizona. So it is still 12 noon here. I just barely understood the time differences in what Pacific, Mountain. I mean, I always knew what Eastern time was, but there's so many different time zones that like now with this show, I don't know what works best for everybody. 12 noon was always where it was at, but now it's no longer 12 noon. I don't know. Listen, so put in the comments what you think I should do. I have no idea. Anyway, here we are for another Sunday stream. I hope everybody had a good week. Our weeks in this household are just crazy. Between working full time and trying to run YouTube shows, it's a lot. It takes a lot from, just building your content to making these dumb thumbnails, which is such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. So anyway, I'm waiting for more people to come into the chat. Hopefully I'll just kind of, drag my feet a little bit until we get some more people before we dive into our topics. DeBeast is here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. That was earlier. Freaky thumbnail. The reason why we are, I had her on the thumbnail, Britney Spears, is because I did read her book. I read Britney Spears' memoir the day it came out. I did the audio book, and it was only 5 hours. So I was able to knock it out at a 10-hour day at work. And I have a lot to say about just Britney Spears' life. Like you look at her on Instagram and you kind of see what's going on and like how she's acting. And I was just like, I had no sympathy for her. But then once you read her book and the fact that she really was held captive for 13 years, it totally makes sense. She doesn't really know how to act. So, also I have a Sasquatch shirt on. It says, believe in yourself, even if nobody else does. So there you go. I got this as a gift. R2, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Beard, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we'll get ready. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Just kind of waiting for more people to come on in. Cajun Corey, good to see you. Nas didn't have a stomach ache. I appreciate you showing up. I heard that I could not hang with Circle of Jerks last night because I was so tired. I don't know. I just was exhausted last night. I'm starting to feel my old lady age. And so I couldn't stay up for Circle of Jerks. And then after Circle of Jerks is Tim's stream. And Whitey said that it was funny. And I just couldn't. And I always enjoy talking about that the next day. But I missed it. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I am rocking the hoops. I always rock the hoops now because you've made it a part of my internet persona. Like when I stream, I have to wear these hoops. So, yeah, it has to. Yes, believe in all Sasquatch. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. I know my friend got it for me. It's pretty cute. Circle of Jerks was gut busting hilarious and then went even off more the rails. That was the best Tim stream ever. Of course it was, and I fucking missed it. Of course. The one time my old ass can't stay up, I missed it. So, and here's the thing too. I don't know how so with the time changing, everything for us here is an hour later. So there's good and bad things. The good thing is that Cannoli and I can do streams that we've been invited on that start at 5:00 here. So 5:00 here is when I'm literally walking out of my office and driving home. And Cannoli is just finishing up his workday. Sometimes it goes a little bit past 5. So 5:00 streams for us are really hard. So now that the time is changing, those 5:00 streams are 6:00. And so we're already able to do Like Cannoli is doing Roman of the Empire stream on the 16th. I am doing Dames and Dorks and Dames. I'm sorry if I get that mixed up, but so that does allow us, but it also pushes like MMM an hour later for Cannoli. So, there's a lot of good and bad things to the time change, but so now staying up for Circle of Jerks is going to be really hard because for me it's 9:30 it's 10:30 instead of 9:30, and then Tim's stream. I mean, already when I watch Tim's stream and I don't go to the very end of it, I'm going to bed at 2:00 in the morning, and then I have to get up and do my stream the next day. And so sometimes it just doesn't work well, but we'll see. Good morning, Andrew. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Here we go. Hail, Mrs. Sassy Sombrero Gabagool. Thank you. I like that one. That's a good one. Mrs. Martin Muse, good to see you. I appreciate you. And there you are. Good morning. It's not even morning. Good afternoon. Aloha. The one time my old ass can't stay up. I know. It's like, I'm not even that old, but it's just like, shit. I was super sleepy last night and it was really annoying because I really do enjoy Saturday nights and hanging out with them. And I just couldn't do it. Yeah, it has pros and cons. I know the time, I just hate daylight savings time. I think it's stupid. I really think it's dumb. I just, being in a state too, where everything around you changes, but it's really frustrating. Oh, Melvin, good to see you. Glad you're still alive. Time changes are the devil's tool, but I have to, well, see, that's the thing, Roman. First of all, I have to tell you something, Roman, if you're still here. I, for the love of God, cannot tag you in anything on Twitter. I don't know what the hell is going on, but when I go to tag you, it does not show your name at all. So I know that we're friends on Twitter. You tag me and stuff. I respond to your stuff. I don't understand what's happening, but I'm having a really hard time tagging you and stuff. But yes, see, the time change allows Cannoli to do one of Roman's shows because now, I mean, right when Roman's show's starting, Cannoli's like trying to end his workday and it doesn't always end at 5. And then it's just chaotic. It's chaotic to like get out of work and then start your stream right away. So this will be better, but it also does kind of suck. Yeah, you're still alive. Hi, Lady Erin D. Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Matt, good to see you. So everybody's finding me. Okay, good. Like I said, you guys, I don't know what to do with the time change. Do I just leave it like this and do the same time and it changes for all you guys but stays the same for me? No daylight is saved. It's no daylight is saved. It's just relocated. It really is relocated. And it's stupid. I know. I don't understand it. I know you do exist. I see you. You tag me in your stuff. And then I go to tag you in my stuff and you do not come up. I even typed out. I did the @ symbol and I did exactly what your name looks like on Twitter. And it will not tag you. I do not understand. Anyway, I just want to let you know I'm not ignoring you. I can't figure it out. I don't understand. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're out of the hospital now. That was awful. I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. Hi, my Vex. Good to see you. So yeah, we said hi to the chat and we're 10 minutes in. So I should probably get to the topics or Beard of Liberty is going to tell me to start moving it along. We're going to start out on a light note. We're going to start out with like the best celebrity Halloween costumes 2023. Because no, I don't hate you on Twitter. Twitter wants us to hate each other. Okay? They want us to hate each other. So there's a whole debacle conspiracy situation. They're trying to get us to hate each other. And I could never hate you, my friend. You're back with a little less colon. Oh, you know what? I sympathize with that. I have a lot of issues in that area as well. And I swear my digestive system hates me quite regularly. And Cannoli actually almost had to go through that like a couple years ago. He has diverticulitis and he had a tremendously, yes, it is. It's on the list, my friend. It's brought up. So hang in there. Cannoli has diverticulitis and he 2 years ago, We didn't know what kind of, if he was going to have any surgery, but he ended up getting diverticulitis so bad. It wasn't diagnosed quite as well as it should have been, the flare up. And it was right at the height of COVID. So they were like looking at all these different things for him. Long story short, he ended up with a liver abscess because the stuff in his colon, I don't know. Anyway, it was a shit show. No pun intended. And we ended up, seeing a couple of specialists to see if he had to have that type of surgery too. So I completely sympathize with you, Mike. It's a tough one. And to have that type of surgery meant that things were pretty bad. So I really hope you're feeling better, but my sympathies and speedy recovery, my friend. Twitter and even YouTube just don't work in my descriptions for some people. See, it's weird, but I used to be able to tag Roman all the time. So I'm not really sure what happened there. So anyway, and I do apologize if people from last week are coming back to see if there's boobs. There's not any boobs today. There's just a Sasquatch. So anyway, sorry if we were misleading last week, but it was Halloween. So we're going to go over. Oh, hey, Dempsey, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, Vex, Nas was telling me that that movie was your favorite movie, and I really should get on top of watching it. So I don't know. You're kind of bullying me lately, Nas. I'm not really sure if I want to watch such a movie. I know. And you know what? The boobs are fine and they're in moderation. But the thing is, though, is like, what do I want my platform to be? Do I want it to be, I have important things to say, or do I want it to be all about boobs? I get it, but I don't want to be, no, I have not seen it. I am so sorry, but Cannoli has. He's very excited for your show tonight, Andrew, and I will plug that. And if somebody wants to put, Nas, I think you're a moderator. Vex might be too. If you guys want to put, whose channel is it on, Andrew? If it's on yours or Bagface, let me know and we'll plug it. But I have not seen it. Cannoli watches it. And he really is excited for you guys to talk about it tonight. So, I don't have a lot of time, honestly, to watch stuff. I would watch so much more stuff if I could. I just don't have a lot of time because I have to. Yours again. Okay. It's on Andrew's channel. So if any of my moderators want to drop Andrew's link in the chat, it's Vex dropped bag faces, but it's on Andrew's. And then also, what time is it at? Because the times are changing. I guess it would be. So now I'm no longer Pacific Standard Time. I'm Mountain Standard Time. So it's 5:00 Mountain Standard Time here, I believe. Fuck, I don't know, you guys. I don't know times anymore. Hi, Joker. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to start in with our topics. We're going to go over some of the good just some of the fun costumes from this last week, because when we did our show, it wasn't Halloween yet. So, oh, thank you, Melvin. Here you go. There is, oh, thank you. Okay, so at 8 p.m. Eastern, I appreciate you guys because I'm all effed up with the times. It's just a shit show. All right, so we're going to bring up, oh, and also I'm on Microsoft search engine because Friday night, my friggin' StreamYard hates me. My StreamYard hates me on Google Chrome. I can't use it. It's so annoying. So we're going to start with this screen here, and we're going to talk about we're going to go over some of the costumes. And then I do have a controversial costume, and I want your opinions. And here we are, people. 13 minutes and 20. Nope, it's actually 15:22 that we're finally getting into it on my end, but maybe on your end because of the. Anyone else excited about the shit show that's going to be Disney Investor Call this Wednesday? I don't know about that, but we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Yes, you are. You are the obligatory topic stopwatch guy for me. I appreciate you. So fun. We're just going to do fun costumes, and then we're going to go into controversial. Just go over some of them if you guys didn't see it. So every year, Heidi Klum, of course, she's been on the list of most controversial costumes. She was on my thumbnail last week. She basically did a peacock, so it wasn't controversial. It was just interesting. Here, right there. There's hers. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can pull this up a little bit more. There you go. So she was a peacock, and all these other people were her leaves, were her feathers, which was pretty cool. I like this costume. I think, okay, no, thanks. Get out of here. Good Lord, all these pop-ups. I think this was a pretty good costume right here. Totally cool. And see, there's no cultural appropriation there because Northwest is a black girl and already has the hair. So guess what? You can do that, because if that was a white girl, we'd have to hear about it, which just drives me freaking crazy. Okay, so I don't know if any of you are familiar with why Kourtney Kardashian is dressed up like this. This is a look from Kim Kardashian when she was pregnant with one of her 4 kids. I think it might have been Northwest. So that is actually a pretty good costume right there, to be honest. We already saw this last week. Ice Spice was Betty Boop. I don't know. Not sure I like that, but whatever. It is what it is. She was Betty Boop. Megan Thee Stallion was I guess she was a flower from Alice in Wonderland. And I'm not sure. Here's the thing, though, too. If you have to explain your costume, I don't know if it's a good costume. You know, Kim K had a half black daughter just so she could one day do that costume. Absolutely. I want to do that costume with my kid, but I don't think we'd be allowed to. Now, my daughter did have a black best friend when she was younger, and they should have totally done that costume when they were still friends. It would have been super, super cute. But I know you have to be. Oh, yeah. Ice Spice right there. Betty Boop. What do you think, Joker? Is that good? I don't know. Let's see. Saweetie was. I know. There. Saweetie was Edward Scissorhands. That's actually a pretty good costume, to be honest with you. Yeah, she did look like Poison Ivy. It was kind of a weird one. So we've got Saweetie as okay, Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Any excuse to just be sexy. So Sugar and Spice. Although Kendall, I think, was Wonder Woman and looked really, really good as it. Hey, Logical Spot, good to see you. Here you go. So this is what Vex was talking about. I also have a whole other thing where there's a couple more pictures of her, but Halle Berry, Jesus Christ. Hailey Bieber was Carmen Electra from the Scary Movie franchise, which I think she looked pretty good there. So we'll look at some more. Cultural appropriation is a fallacy. These tacos didn't just appear in my kitchen while I was wearing my Black Panther costume while watching Pocahontas. It's so stupid. I know. That's why I joke about it, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Ginger, sporty, baby, posh, and scary. There'll never be an Ice Spice. I know. I don't know who she thinks she is. Sugar and Spice, decent costumes, horrible film. Let's see. Christina Aguilera was. Now, this is not bad. I'll be honest with you. I can tell you right now that fucking pop-ups, dude. She was Cher. Good costume. She's lost a lot of weight. Wearing underwear. Well, it's not. It's when you get to be slutty. You know what I mean? Like, oh, are you talking about when she was Carmen Electra? Yeah, I know. There are other pictures where she does look more like it, and I do have it. We'll show it next, and then we'll see. I don't know. It is also an excuse to look sexy, I guess. But anyway, Christina Aguilera as Cher, I think that's a pretty good costume there for sure. Keke Palmer, she dressed up as Eve. Oh, okay. So Tyra Banks' fashionable figurine comes to life, and I don't really know that movie, so that's fine. You know what? She always does kill it. I've always been a fan of Christina Aguilera. I'll take that. Ariana Grande and Elizabeth Gillies. I don't think I'm saying that right. See, here's the thing there. Can anybody tell what that costume is? It's hard to even tell what that costume is without looking at, unless I'm just stupid, but looking at what the description is. Oh, that's Showgirls? That's Showgirls? Nah. I guess Ariana Grande is trying to be Elizabeth Berkley's character. No, I don't think that sells very well. Oh, and here's Vex's favorite one. Vex got so incredibly hot and bothered last week seeing this costume. She just about threw up on air. And you know what? You should not be afraid to say it at all, because she's always had it. She's always brought it, and I'm good for that. She's got a beautiful voice. Whether she's heavier on the heavier side, on the thinner side, I've always thought she brought it. You can kind of, okay, maybe it's been a while since I've seen Showgirls, and maybe that's why. Maybe it was a bad picture because you can't really see the whole costume there. So it could be it. But anyway, we've got Lizzo here, which was Vex's absolute favorite. She just loved this costume so much. You know what? That's exactly what Vex was saying. She is insulting no matter what she does. She's just hateable. She's hateable. Sexiest girlfriend I've ever been with would go Halloweening as a nun. She claims that sexy costumes are cold fish. No offense. I know. I think people just find it an opportunity to push the envelope, and they can get away with being something that they internally always want to be, but don't feel comfortable being. We did look at this costume last week, and I still think this costume is great. Now, a lot of people would say that if Kelly Ripa did this on her own, this is a cultural appropriation because she is not Mexican. Now he is. So maybe that's why they could get away with it. But I think these costumes are in very good taste. I've seen a lot of the Day of the Dead costumes that are not appropriate like that, but I think that this one's really good. So, hey, Dildo, good to see you. But the thing is a lot of people say that if you're not Mexican, that this is offensive. But then I played some videos last week where people were like, I don't understand. If you think a specific culture is fascinating and you want to dress up as it, I don't understand why that's such a bad thing. People are just too freaking sensitive. Lizzo's costume is weird, but I could tell she was going for Tina Turner. See, there you go. You can give it to them. At least we knew what she was trying to be. So I will give her that. I will give her that. Her costumes look like jelly in a garbage bag. Fucking gross. You're right. Hey, Campbell Peterson, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. I wore my dress blues one year as a costume. Everyone asked me where I got it from because it looked authentic. Because I looked 16 at the time. Yeah, you know what? Just keep people guessing. Hey, Cassie, good to see you. Good to see you. Dressing up as a celebrity isn't very Halloween-y unless it's Gargoyle, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Then you would be dressing up ugly. So if you don't want to feel pretty about yourself, go ahead. I'm going to tell you, though, I did not feel very pretty in my Halloween costume. The first one, we went to like a little Halloween party on last Saturday night, so a week ago, and I was 90s grunge. And it's, the greasy hair and the black makeup and I don't know. And it just wasn't my thing. I didn't feel, but it was a costume because it was something I wouldn't normally wear. I don't dress up grungy like that. So it was fine. Sexy costumes are not just for Halloween. Just walk down the Las Vegas. Oh, no, seriously. When we were there in April, Fremont Street, it definitely is Halloween all the time. And the less clothes, the more money they make, for sure. For sure. False. Her costume is culture. It's whatever you want. Plus, no, it is. It is culture. Her culture is a costume. It's, you know what? I just think it's fine. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. This is thank you so much. I appreciate you watching, hanging out. Yeah. So I do this every Sunday. We just talk about weird shit from the week, stuff that pisses me off, stuff that's weird. We just hang out and talk for about 2 hours. So thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Jacob. Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. Just scrolling through. So anyway, that one, like I said, was, I think it was fine. Okay, so this was allowed if you weren't, okay, I don't know who Kelsia Ballerini is. Let's see, who is she? She's a singer. Okay, so you were allowed to do this, and I didn't get to the story last week, you guys, but there was a warning that came out because the actors are still on strike, which I was not aware of. There were costumes that you were not allowed to dress up in because it was insensitive. And Ken and Barbie, if you were in Hollywood as an actor, you weren't allowed to dress up as. That's why you didn't see a lot from the Hollywood standpoint, because there was a list of costumes that were viewed insensitive because the actors are still on strike. Striking, I don't know what, but so you'll see like singers doing this because they were allowed to get away with it. Yes, I did get to show cleavage last week. If you guys missed it, you can go back. It will be up forever on the internet. Mine and Vex's cleavage. Well, that was last week. Last week, so I did a 90s gothic situation, and then I was Batgirl with lots of cleavage on Sunday. She's a country singer. Okay, there you go. I'm not very familiar with her. So that's it for those costumes. There's some more that we can show that I thought was pretty good. Let's see. No. Oh, he is safe, but you're not allowed to dress up as him if you're an actor in Hollywood because it's in poor taste. I wanted to go over the article last week, but it's old news now. But yeah, you weren't allowed to dress up as you had. I guess they said too. They said, let me see if I have it real quick. They say last week, since we're talking about it, hold on one second. Let me get to it. Halloween episode. I have Google Docs, people. That's how organized I am. Oh, I wonder, here we go, you guys. Here, let's see. Nope, that's the wrong article. I wanted to, let's see, I think it's this one here. Okay, here we go. Let's share this screen and I'll tell you guys what I was talking about. Okay. Here we go. So last week, striking actors looked to dress up delicately for Halloween. Okay. So SAG-AFTRA, the union representing Hollywood actors, have been on strike since July, advised members not to wear any Halloween costumes that can promote struck employees' content, meaning no Oppenheimer, Ken, or Marvel superheroes. The union said this week it wanted to make sure our members don't inadvertently break strike rules and encourage people to choose costumes inspired by generalized characters and figures. Now, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I don't understand why. For instance, Margot Robbie was Barbie. Why couldn't she dress up as Barbie if she wanted to? I don't can't believe I said what about the strike. I don't know what I said. I don't remember 2 seconds ago. Tell me what I said. Nothing screams privilege like whining about other people's costumes. I don't understand why this is a big thing. Poor taste. Have they looked at these clowns? Oh my God, the Met Gala is the Met Gala is super. That's like Halloween all over again. Yeah, for sure. I don't policing costumes. I don't understand that. So they weren't allowed to dress up as certain. They did have suggestions though. Like they said you could do like anime characters. So I guess choose costumes inspired by generalized characters and figures. So you weren't allowed to do any sort of, you weren't allowed to do any costumes that had anything to do. So that's why you didn't see any celebrities dress up. Like you would have seen a massive amount of Barbie and Ken. I wanted to dress up as Filoni for Halloween, but I couldn't fit 5 dicks in my mouth. Well, there you go. You could have done 5 hot dogs. You might have been able to do that. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I just think it's really stupid that, oh, I know, right? There you go. And Hollywood doesn't control their people. How effing stupid is that? So as the average person who can't even give 2 shits about an actor's strike at this point, because it doesn't affect me personally, I'm going to go, oh my God, you guys, how in poor taste was that? I can't believe the actors are on strike. And they actually had the audacity to dress up as somebody from Oppenheimer or Barbie and Ken. How dare they? I wouldn't even put 2 and 2 together because it makes no effing sense. They were technically allowed, but discouraged from it. They backtracked a bit after getting called out. It's still, it's stupid. I would have said F you and I would have just dressed up as whatever. By their logic, wouldn't going as an anime character be culturally insensitive? Well, I'm going to get to that. You want to, okay. So you want to get to a costume that's, yeah, and that's fine. You absolutely should be able to live out your true fantasy on Halloween. Absolutely. Good for you. We're going to go to an offensive costume since we're talking about it, and then we'll go back to like a couple of the other funny ones, and then we'll move on. So let me see if I can find it here. Where's the, hold on. I have so many Google Docs pulled up. Oh, okay. Here we go. So if you guys don't know who Emilyhampshire, why can't I speak English? It's like I can speak really well, and then all of a sudden I come on the show and I just can't say words. So if anybody is familiar with
some loose ends and have some
nope, get rid of that. Okay. If anybody is familiar with Schitt's Creek, I absolutely loved this show. It was hysterical. Oh, hi, Steven. You're new here. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, words are hard. Words are hard for me for some reason. I don't know. I mean, I talk all the time. I know, Joker. I know, but you do a really good job. You do a really good job. So Emily here, who played Stevie on Schitt's Creek, loved the show, got her ass handed to her because she dressed up in a joint costume as Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Okay? Can I tell you what happened? Let me tell you what happened. She had to apologize after she and a friend dressed up as Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I want to address what is one of the most thoughtless, insensitive, and ignorant things I've ever done. Hampshire? Oh, God. Yo tampoco se habla inglés. I something habla inglés. Listen, she's sleeping. She's a freaking teenager, bro. She stays up all night, sleeps all day, but I know. I would love for her to say hello. I always tell her you ask for her. It's really, really sweet. Okay. No, but here is the funny thing. Okay. So let me finish this and I'm going to tell you, this is so funny, but you can't really find a lot of pictures. I mean, I'm on like Bing search engine and it's different but I'll tell you. Okay. So she said that it was one of the most thoughtless, insensitive, and ignorant things that she's ever done. For Halloween, I stupidly thought it was funny to dress as Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Okay? She, of course, deleted the picture. Oh, I'm deeply sorry and ashamed for putting something that words. We got it. That awful out in the universe. Here we go. This is why. Ready, kids? Domestic abuse is never, ever funny. These are real issues with real people, and I really regret my actions. In the future, I will do better. I am sorry. Listen, I know, right, Dempsey? Absolutely. Oh, hi, my white bear. I've come to poop on your tile. Oh, God. Yeah, my dog had a little bit of a accident this morning that Cannoli woke up to, and we had to hear. Apparently, the group chat for MMM heard about it, too. So here's the funny thing, Matt. There is a picture. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It's hard because the pictures, I should have taken screenshots, but there was a picture of Amber Heard holding what looked like a turd. So here's the thing. I don't really think it was domestic abuse because I think she was just as abusive as he was. So I think it was a mutual domestic situation. And I don't think that she was poking fun at domestic abuse. See how far we take it, people? See, oh my God, look at that. Somebody's being caressed. Oh, I could really use that right now, though. A nice foot massage. Holy Toledo. Oh, and now we're running. I'm not going to fucking run after that. Yeah, she could have just said that she went as a bed shitter. It's just so stupid. Okay, let me find the picture. It's a really small picture. I apologize. Here. But it's Oh, God, I really wish maybe I could find the one of her holding the poop. Hold on. Oh, wait, is this it? Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get this one. I see, that's what I'm saying. She was the abuser. So it's such a double standard. It's such a double standard. She was the abuser. So who is which part of the costume is insensitive here? It was a couple that it was their trial was all over the place. It was made public knowledge, and you just wanted to be something relevant. It should have nothing to do with anything else. All right, let me share this picture, and then I'm going to try to blow it up because this is that it? No, here we go. I don't know why these damn pictures are so small, but let me try to blow this up here, and then I can show you guys. Hold on. Yep. Oh, fungal. All right, hold on. Gotta click. Control. Okay. Oh, see right there. Johnny Depp is holding her poop. There you go. So this costume right here got so much bullshit that she had to take down her post. So I'm assuming that Emily was Johnny Depp, right? Does it kind of look like Emily here is Johnny Depp? And they're holding a piece of poop. She shit in his bed. To me, that's fucking abuse. If anybody left me a turd in the bed other than my dog, that is abuse. Making fun of bad things will always be funny. I don't like either of those people, so I don't really mind if they get offended, and I certainly don't care if people get offended. That's the thing. I don't understand. Yes, the costumes aren't great. I mean, she kind of looks like Johnny Depp there a little bit. Maybe in that, God, there's one of those movies. What movie was it? Was it Whitey Bulger? Maybe she looks like Whitey Bulger's Johnny Depp. I don't know. They're not good, but who gives a shit? Who cares? But there was such outrage that she had to say, "I'll do better." Do better for what? It's not insensitive. Even if I was a victim of domestic abuse, I would not take offense to this because they beat the shit out of each other, whether it was physical. Yes, she did hit him. But of course, she just has to back up into the corner like a little good celebrity if she ever wants to work again and has to go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry I hurt people's feelings." Get the fuck out of here. I'm sure Johnny was very offended drinking fine wine on his gentleman's yacht. Yeah, exactly. They probably don't even give a shit. He probably laughed. He probably freaking laughed. Hey, Heisman, good to see you. What did you didn't miss anything? We're about 40 minutes in. We're just talking about all this weird BS of costumes, and and then we're gonna get on to some conspiracy shit because I have some good one. Yes, it's all just a bunch of thin-skinned pussies. I'm just tired of everybody getting so offended. I am just so tired of. I see it at work. Like I work in a doctor's office, and this patient was offended because one of our coworkers was playing around with her name. She had a very interesting first name, and so my friend just kind of made a very innocent comment about it, and she got the person called back, the patient called back and said that she felt like it was racial insensitivity because somebody commented on the difficulty of her first name, but it had nothing to do with race. But the patient made it about her race, and she also made sure that she told us that she had 2 master's degrees, so we should treat her differently. Oh, Chunk, good to see you. How are you, my friend? It's nice to see you over on my side. Usually I'm over in the chat with you. Good to see you, Chunk. I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Oh, you're headed up. Oh, you're starting your new job. Well, congratulations. Thank you for making time to pop in, and good luck with your new job. Good luck. How many times have I seen Jesus kissing Satan on Hollywood Boulevard, and it wasn't even Halloween? I know. Same thing in Vegas, you guys. Same thing. No, this is a Mathew Perry, not conspiracy, but some weird shit that I have that I want to talk about. I'm not really sure what is true and what is not. But we'll talk about it. So anyway, that's the whole issue with costumes. Let's see. It's okay to if people get offended. The problem is everyone being so quick to apologize and kiss the feet of outraged people. That's the thing too. But it's okay to be offended, and it's okay not to get it's okay to not receive an apology, because if it's just, if you're offended, you're offended. You can't worry about each and every person's feelings all the time, or you would never do anything. There's always going to be somebody that's offended. And if you try not to offend anybody, it's an endless battle. You're never going to win. I am offended that you are offended at Mrs. Cannoli Sasquatch. How offensive. See, there you go. It's just awful. I'm just so tired of it. I'm tired of it. Yes, your triggers are your own responsibility, not mine. Absolutely. I will worry about the feelings of the people in my circle. Okay. I do care about how I don't want to offend my friends, my family. But if I say something on this show that you don't like or that offends you, that's okay. You don't have to watch me. You know, I appreciate the support, but if we're not on the same page, that's what freedom of speech is all about, people. And if you guys don't like it, then find another channel that you agree with everything. I watch streams all the time of things that I don't necessarily agree with, but that's what makes us all different. We get to have differences of opinions. Oh, nope. Okay, I guess I deleted that. Oh, here's another funny costume real quick. I'm going to share these and then we're going to move on. This one is a really good one right here. Perfect doofy costume. Perfect doofy. And I like that, you know, David Arquette's right there for the picture. That's pretty cool. Of course, this was his part at one of the cons and stuff, but this was a great, perfect costume. Let's see. There was another. Oh, here, this is the one Vex was talking about. This is not just the well, this is most of the underwear one. Hold on a second. Oh, nope, it's not a slide. It's not a slide. It's a share screen. Here we go. So this is the one that Vex was talking about, where Hailey Bieber, good Lord, dresses up as Carmen Electra from Scary Movie. I'm pretty sure this was just a photo op, because a lot of times people, you know, you're not going to walk around in public like that. When she did go to a costume party with Justin, they were something different. I think they were something from the Flintstones. Hey, Nebraska, because good to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. You're offended because there's no boobs this week? Listen, Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream number 19 will always have the boobs you're looking for. It's not like I'm Tim and I took down my stream. So if you'd like to see boobs, it's forever on the internet. So I did you guys a solid. It's there. I didn't just say it's for members only, which I don't have members. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. I am like 700 hours away from monetization and like 60 subs away from monetization. I'm getting there. It's a slow climb, but I'm getting there. So yes, Lady Erin D, I get it too. As a photo op, it's totally fun. And I think that's what she did here, because, you know, she did go out to Halloween parties and she was something more tasteful. But this was a pretty good photo op, which, you know, when you have time and money, celebrities like to, you know, dive in here. Dildo, I missed the last stream because I fell asleep and I couldn't even go back and watch it because he deletes his streams. So he's an asshole. He deletes his stream. So I couldn't even go back and enjoy it. I know. I see. And the one I missed, and that happens to me. Cannoli's usually sleeping already. And I am laughing my ass off and waking everybody up. But the thing is, Tim, if I wanted to watch your stream, it's gone because you delete it because I don't understand you. Hi, Lily. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, my sides would still be hurting too. I couldn't even finish Circle of Jerks. I was sad, but I just was so tired, you guys. I'm getting old. So that's her costume. And then I think was there one more? Let's see before we move on. Oh yeah, this one was a good one. Hold on. This was a really good costume. And I'm sure a lot of people did this one too. Hang on one second. Share that. Here we go. This was good. This was a good costume. All right. I think my volume is up. Okay, here we go, kids.
I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. I am telling you.
So that's a pretty good costume too. I think a lot of people, would have done that. It's hard though to know what a costume is when you're just dressing up in regular clothes. So I think you'd have to travel along with that furry person for it to be the right costume. Okay, so we'll talk about Britney Spears' book in a little bit, but I know it was a great costume. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Did anybody get offended with that? I hope not. Okay, not real quick. We're going to talk about Mathew Perry just for a second because there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Okay. I have him. Well, Tim avoided your interview. Please explain. Although like I said, I really wanted to stay up for it, but I couldn't. Yes, I did. I mean, Gina Carano, I was actually wearing my Welcome to the Rebellion or Fight Back or whatever shirt, Gina Carano, yesterday, that I got when she first got fired, and Drunk 3PO put out all of the merch with Gina Carano, Fight the Rebellion. I had that shirt on yesterday, but yeah, Gina Carano is lighting up the interwebs, and I really think that's amazing. I really love that for her, because she should just chew everybody up and spit them the fuck out because they did her dirty, and I'm glad that she's attacking all of them. So yes, I fully support Gina Carano and everything she's doing. Best costume of the year. I agree. I should have went as her. That would have been a better costume than getting all grunged up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Not anyone is allowed to make fun of white females. Exactly. You guys, I agree with you 100%. So we're going to kind of just go over this really quick. So as you guys know, Mathew Perry died in his hot tub by drowning. And there's been a lot of reports that have come out as to, what has been surrounding yeah, I know. I really do. Gina Carano's been great, man. She really, really hit. Oh, hey, you're new here. Black Lives or Black Cavils. I like that. If I said it right. Yeah, Gina Carano is the queen. Probably, but he's friend zoned. And I guess she's got a boyfriend, he says. I don't know, but they have a very cute friendship. I do like that. But yeah, she definitely, I'm so glad that she is definitely giving it back to Disney because they really did screw her over. Okay, so I've been doing kind of some research on just the background of Mathew Perry and what's been going on, because I was not hot take. I wasn't a huge Friends fan, meaning I enjoyed the show, but I didn't I wasn't nuts like some of these people where they have like Friends themed weddings and everything is Friends and they name their dogs after the Friends characters and all that stuff. So I'm not sure. This is sad, but there's a lot of other people that are like, I'm looking into it from a different perspective because I'm like, there's more to this story. So Mathew Perry, of course, was a known recovering, drug user. I'm sure, I think he had, same thing right here. Lady Erin D said it right. I liked Friends, but I wasn't obsessed with it. Like, everybody could quote everything from that show. I can quote Seinfeld more than I can quote Friends. I appreciate it. I know all about it. I know most of the storylines. It was great. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't obsessed with it. So anyway, he wrote a memoir, kind of just talking about his battles with everything. And I'm trying to find the one picture here, and we're gonna talk real lightly about this because I don't want to get in trouble on here because we know that you are, well, Andrew, you're my friend. So there you go. How about that? I don't want to get my stream taken down because it was taken down for misinformation, even though I was reading an article. But he is wearing a shirt here that says, "Could I be any more vaccinated?" Okay. So right then and there, and this was back on, what date was this? Does it say up here? It's hard when you're, oh, I'm sorry. That was May 24th, 2021. Okay. And he looks good here. He looks good here. Oh, I don't know. I'm just looking at my regular comments. What am I doing wrong, Dempsey? Am I missing stuff? I'm just looking at comments through StreamYard. Am I doing something wrong? Tell me, buddy. I'm looking at whatever's in my StreamYard that's coming through. So if I'm doing something wrong, I apologize. Tell me. Oh, no, I'm just looking at, like, because there's only one way that they come through on StreamYard. So I'm just pulling them up as they're coming up on the side of the screen. So I don't know if you guys see something different. You don't know a damn thing. I just read what comes through, and I'm trying to say it because I've been known to being like really behind on the chat. Oh, by the way, can I just say, I am so sorry. Should have said this earlier. Dempsey had an album release party, and I believe it was on Monday. And I have to say, Dempsey, good stuff. You and your son did amazing music. If you guys haven't checked it out, I don't know if somebody in the chat wants to put any sort of link that you guys could get to Dempsey's new album, but amazing album. It was, I enjoyed every single track, and great job on that. So congratulations to Dempsey on the album drop. Him and his son Zombie Main, they put together an amazing album. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. It just, sometimes my brain, I think, is just like a chaotic fucking hamster wheel, and I forget certain things. But just listening to, just talking with you and seeing your name, I was like, oh my God, you had an album. So anyway, if anybody can put any sort of link in the chat to promote Dempsey's album, it was great stuff. So anyway, look at his picture here. He looked really good, right? And of course, this was a couple years ago. Let's see. Nope. I don't know how to get out of here now. Just a second. There we go. And then, he started to look real good, and he posted all these pictures here, and he's so far so good, looking fine, promoting his memoir. Then he started to look, okay, so what date is this here? This is November 2022. Okay, I don't want to see you, Stephen. Look at him there. He's looking kind of older and swollen and a little bit heavier. And I'm not knocking anything about weight, you guys. It has nothing to do with weight. But he just started to look a little bit unhealthy. Oh, there you go. There is Dempsey's channel, you guys. After this stream, don't you leave. You go and check it out. It's great music. Please support him. They're doing some good stuff over there. The album Not Quite Sane is all the major sites and apps like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, etc. So you guys can find it on any streaming service that you belong to. I should start doing ads. You can tell right there, it looks like he has dentures. But he just doesn't look good. And I know addiction got the best of him, and I get it. Okay, I get it. And I'm not faulting him for that. But yes, that's what I'm trying to say, right? He looks swollen from pills. See, well, that's what the conspiracy is. So if you scroll through all here, and then this was the most recent picture here. This was October 15th, and him and his dad. So let's see. Hold on a second. Can I? No, it doesn't really let you go any bigger. So he doesn't look that terrible. So here's what I did find. This is what I did find out about Mathew Perry, though. He does play pickleball, I guess, twice a day, every day, for 2 hours at a time. So 4 hours of pickleball. I know that the blank theory, and normally I'd consider it for years of heavy drug use, okay, so yes, that's not even really what I'm going for. I agree with you, but I don't think that. Oh, hi, Josh. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. I know he doesn't let you go any bigger. I know his dad did look in better condition. So here's what I'm trying to, my point is, I definitely don't think it was the jab that did it per se. That's not really my angle here. But my angle is that, yes, I think that the drugs and alcohol did a number on his heart. I absolutely think so. They found medication for COPD in his possession, so breathing issues, lung issues, probably, you know, the drugs damaged his heart. I totally get that. However, can anybody explain? Okay, we all know that he was fascinated with Batman. I actually didn't know that. I've learned a lot since his passing. So I guess he was really obsessed with Batman. That was not a secret. So this isn't that weird. First of all, that's a lot of TVs in a bedroom. Holy shit, I just realized that. Do you guys see that? But like, how many different angles are you watching? All right, let me see if that replays. Did you guys see all those TVs? Does it replay? Here we go. So there's one TV there on one side. Then he pans around and then he's got a projector. Wait, a projector TV there. And then another TV on the side. That seems a little excessive for a small room unless you did like some sort of wraparound. Any hoodle. I digress. So we knew that he was obsessed with Batman, so that's fine. So I don't think that this is weird right now, okay? No need to worry, everybody. I've got the streets tonight. Okay. All right. Nope. Let me go the other way. Then the next day, he posts, "Sleep well, everybody. I've got the city tonight." And he starts calling himself Matman. And this is just, I don't know if it's just weird. I know he did have why not money, but it didn't make any sense. The excessiveness in the TV is in such a small, like, if you're watching TV and it's that big of a screen and you're watching it this way, why would you want to turn left or right? You know what I mean? That's a little strange to me. Excessiveness I get, but it's in the way the excessiveness was, the nature of the excessiveness was confusing to me. So then you've got, "Sleep well, everybody. I've got the city tonight." Matman. Then it says, "Batman plays pickleball." And so I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably looks like, you know, he was going to play pickleball and maybe somebody put that up on there joking around with him. I don't know. But we all know, now I know that he loved to play pickleball and then he just did WTF. So I don't know. I don't know. See, right here, somebody says, "Does anybody know if there's a reason why he's posting so much about Batman?" Oh, also, do you guys see the follow-up right here? It says, "Rest easy. I'm on a tall building." Just really weird off-the-cuff stuff, in my opinion. Then, "This is what I've had to eat today. I'm Matman." So there's 3 cranberries here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, God. Okay, listen. This is good information. Ready? This is, a friend of mine had told me about the cranberries thing. Somebody posted, this is a conspiracy theory. Ready? Everybody, get ready. Here's a conspiracy theory. And I love conspiracy theories, right? Batman logo projected on the ceiling equals "help me," like the movie cartoon where people called for help by projecting the Batman sign, the bat sign on the sky. Yes, I know. That's exactly it, Lily. This is what I'm saying. It's so weird. Number 2, Batman logo equals "help me again." Number 3, pickleball. Something will happen the day I play pickleball, which he did play 2 times that day, and he played 2 hours each. Cranberries. I will commit suicide by drowning myself like the Cranberries lead singer did. Number 5, pumpkin. It will happen at Halloween. Number 6, the moon equals it will happen on the 28th of October, full moon. The tub, where I will commit suicide. Now, you guys can't tell me that that's not weird. I know it's a conspiracy theory, but why in God's name would you post 3 cranberries and say that's all you had to eat today? That is really bizarre behavior. We know Hollywood is bizarre. We know actors are bizarre. Hi, Gravy D. Good to see you. We know that they're bizarre. But all of these things right here are interesting. He had dirt on something, you guys. He had dirt on something. Listen, I'm one of those people too that don't think that half of these celebrities committed suicide. I don't think, oh my gosh, I don't think Chester Bennington did. I don't think Kate Spade did. I don't think, you guys help me out. There was Chris Cornell, and then there was somebody else. I don't think any of those people really committed suicide. 5 and 6 are mutually exclusive. They just don't jive well together. 5 and 6. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. The pumpkin, where was the pumpkin? Did I miss a pumpkin? Pumpkin was after this. Let's go to that. Oh, the pumpkin and the bat signal. Okay. Yes, exactly. Oh, yes, exactly. Bob Saget. That was strange too. He fell and hit his head in his hotel room, yet there was no contusion on the back of his head. Explain that. And also, okay, I just was going to contradict my theory. I was like, isn't it interesting that everybody who's committed suicide has not done it at home, but Mathew Perry was at home? Okay, Beard of Liberty, what you got? Respectfully, I can't get behind this. We look for patterns when we experience a loss that we can't explain. Patterns are easy once we find Yeah, I get it, but the funny thing is that there's a lot of people. Oh, Anthony Bourdain. There's a lot of people where suicide doesn't make sense. So I understand what you're saying, Beard. Like, we look for things because, we can't have. Oh, same thing. The bot Twitch. Who's the Twitch? Oh my gosh. He was the black guy that danced all the time. He was on Ellen's show. Stephen Twitch, boss, whatever the hell his name is. That didn't make sense either. Hi, hon. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Cappy. Who's Cappy? What am I missing? So yes, I do see what you're saying, Beard, but at the same time, oh yes, I did say Kate Spade. That made no effing sense. None. No sense at all. I'm telling you guys, the singers that did it, everybody was shocked that they did it. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. It's crazy. Yep, exactly. And Haish, you guys could keep going and go. It's not to get dark. Yeah, no, I understand that too. And I'm not discrediting suicide at all. Oh yeah, Paul Walker too. That was really weird. I'm just saying that sometimes it doesn't add up, but then I do know people who have said that they've had friends that do that unfortunately commit suicide, and that it came out of left field. So yes, there are two angles to this. It's just when it's in Hollywood, and it's just interesting. It's an interesting thing, nevertheless. Even if all of these people, it's just weird. The group of people, and there's always been like weird stuff connected to. No, I totally love, and that's why I love having you guys here. I love opposing opinions, and I do get it. It's super hard to, one, accept that people can just, that they do that. And two, Hollywood is such a weird, dark place, especially after all of the island stuff came out. And that meal that has sauce and cheese on it and you put it in the oven, that whole thing. Don't forget Irene. She did have dirt on Tim. That's true too. That is true. And there is, you're right. There's certain stuff that people know about, and it scares me sometimes. So then there's this weird one. And then, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? This is a really cryptic post though, you guys. Don't you think? Do you guys think? And okay, but here's also, this person kept posting it. Okay, here it is too. And this is a controversial statement because people who have read the book are saying this isn't true. This is what I wanted to talk about. He said in his book that if he was ever in danger, he will send the bat signal. I don't know if this is true, you guys. I did not investigate. I didn't dive in deep. There's a lot of controversy whether or not this is actually in the book. Oh, okay. All right, hun. Isaac Cappy. Gotcha. But I'm not sure if that is really true. But you guys, come on. This is not weird. This is not weird. See, even somebody says, "Are you okay? Should we send help?" So this isn't a weird post to anybody. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? If anybody in this Twitter circle posted any shit like that, I go, what the F are you talking about? You are making no sense. Do you need a welfare check? That to me is really strange, you guys. And if this is really true that he mentioned in his book that if he was ever in trouble, he will send the bat signal. It is weird, Heisman. It is super weird. It is super weird. And then, oh, so warm water swirling around you makes you feel good with a question mark. I'm Matt Man. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I don't know. See right here too, that's an interesting point. That night, who took his picture when he was in the hot tub? Yes, that is true too. So do you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? So was that what he was trying to say? There could be so many different theories to this. It's interesting to talk about. It's weird, however, celebrities don't live normal lives, and often people who suffer from mental health disorders don't always show it. Abs-100, you are so right. Robin Williams came out of left field. We didn't know he was sick. He had a really terrible illness that was just going to basically end whatever he was doing. It wasn't going to allow him to be Robin Williams anymore. So I totally get that too. I guess if you look at the handful, but the group of celebrities that have taken their own lives, Robin Williams did make sense, but the other ones don't. But you're right, they don't live normal lives. So it's really, really, it's interesting. It's an interesting take. What if he was telling us he'll fake his self-deletion so he can become Batman and help clean the streets of Malibu? There's other ways around it, but maybe. If I'm ever in trouble, I know where to get a new passport. Or if you're in trouble, Melvin, you show up in my dream and die in my dream and you scare the shit out of me. Maybe you were trying to tell me something. It is getting weird that guy is doing to himself. Is it weird? Is it getting weird that guy is doing to himself? I don't know, I'm confused. If it wasn't his heart, then I think he knew okay, hold on. If it wasn't his heart, then I think he knew that he was his own greatest threat, but couldn't openly admit. Absolutely. I agree with you too. But I do, here's the thing too that they were saying. I was watching a news, kind of a news thing on what had happened. And there was a doctor that did say that, hey, Copa, good to see you. I hope you're doing, I haven't been good with words today. I hear that you're doing a show tonight, so I will make sure to plug that. Make sure you put what time it is for you, because I'm so fucked up with daylight savings, you guys, and not knowing what time to tell everybody to show up places. So I will make sure I do that. I feel like these people get their fame through whatever means, and something makes them pay. Also, the most creative of us are usually the most depressed. That is absolutely true too. And that's one thing about Robin Williams. Most comedians have fucked up pasts. They have fucked up lives. Things are really weird. And that is that's why comedy is their outlet. So I get it too. So anyway, what I was saying before about him dying in the hot tub is that they were saying that there has to be more to that. I forgot what they were saying, but they said that normally your body has a reaction, and if you fell underneath the water, you would automatically wake yourself up. That's what I'm trying to say. So they're not saying that he drowned. He probably had like some sort of heart attack, because if he was drowning, or slipped under the water, he could have woken himself up. So there's a lot of controversy there too. Hi, Glenn. Good to see you. I hope you are well. I hope you are having safe travels. I know you're all over the place. Oh my God. So last night, Copa, when that picture came on, it looked like you were in a little sports jacket or something. I didn't realize at first on Circle of Jerks that was flaccid. And I was like, oh, your camera's stuck, Copa. And then I realized it wasn't. I'm an idiot. I was half asleep anyway. And sometimes they're not looking so good. Yeah, he didn't look really good at the end. Arizona has its own daylight savings. Well, our times don't change. Everybody around us changes. So I always get very, very I can't keep up with it. I know now that we're not, so I guess we do change in the sense that it goes from Pacific Standard Time to Mountain Standard Time. So only that acronym changes versus the actual time. So it can be really confusing. If I'm ever in trouble, I'll be posting that I would never self-delete. Yeah, you guys, we have to all look out for each other's. No. So that's another thing, Lily. That's another thing. It's inconclusive right now. And so we're waiting for the actual toxology report. They did not find any illegal drugs in his house. They say they found like an anxiety medication. I think there was a medication for depression, and then there was a COPD medication. So his lungs, I guess he was suffering from COPD. So, which I was not aware of, but yes, we're waiting for the toxicology report, and that'll be really interesting. Okay. So the pod starts on Copa's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So let's see, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. So it doesn't change for me. Did you change? Oh my God. I can't, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm going to make myself look like an idiot. Yes, I did see. It was me, guys. Copa Extreme Man Lover. Nas bounced out. He was in the chat. I think he showed up so I wouldn't call him out for having a tummy ache. And then he bounced out. He was in here in the beginning. Probably just so I wouldn't yell at him. Here's the secret to a happy life. Walk away from things that make you unhappy, be it a job or a person or whatever. Just walk away. Bazinga. I used to love that show. You'll be much happier. You know what, though, Melvin? I absolutely 110% agree with you. Cannoli and I are in jobs that are extremely stressful and really kind of are eating us alive at this point, to the point where like even something like this YouTube thing, which is our creative outlet and fun for us, is starting to like take its toll. Not that we wouldn't do it, but I really wish that I could change what I do on a 9 to 5 basis, if you will. But it's like I'm really good at the job. I've been in healthcare for over 20 years. It's hard to make those changes, but I get what you're saying, because like you look at the bigger picture, you're like, something's got to give. Something's got to give. So I'm right there with you. Oh, I did hear that Nas did get his wrench taken away somewhere down the line. Gray took his wrench away, I guess. Oh yeah. Ooh, you claimed his wrench. See, that will do it. That'll do it. Couldn't imagine being in the mindset. I know that's the thing too, you guys. I've been really, really, really depressed at some points, but I've never been to that point where I've even contemplated that notion, because that just, I couldn't do it, man. Doesn't the Navajo Nation recognize daylight savings in Arizona? You know what? I don't know either. Cannoli would know that. He's up on all that stuff because of the job that he does. And that's another thing. Daylight savings kicks Cannoli's ass because California is an hour behind us. So when he is supposed to be ending his job at 5 o'clock here, it's still 4 o'clock in California, and these assholes don't remember. So they're still sending work to Cannoli, and it causes a whole big kerfuffle. Let's see. Anxiety and depression meds cause drowsiness. Who knows if he took them before he went to sleep and in the hot tub and had alcohol? I don't know. You're right. When your body wakes you up. That's the thing. I don't know either. Yes, I do know. I do take an anxiety medication only when I need it. And it's usually at bedtime because I can't bring everything down. So, and mine does make me sleepy. So I do get that. I don't know what type of anxiety. If it was Xanax, like I do take Xanax when I need it. So like maybe twice a month, and it does make me sleepy. So that might be. No, Nas got a tummy ache because I rearranged his guts. That's yeah. He did show up, but he, you guys, I'm so sad that I missed the rest of Circle of Jerks and Tim's stream. I was too exhausted. Is it the vaginas that are making you fed up, or is it the inner office politics? Well, here's the thing. I don't deal with vaginas. I only bill stuff that we do to vaginas. So I do medical billing. And with health insurances and the way shit's going right now, it is awful. Like and I don't mean to be rude, but everybody that handles health insurance stuff on the other end is all outsourced in another country. And they say, thank you, come again, if you catch my drift. And they don't train their people. They just basically answer the phones, and I can't get what I need to have happen. So getting insurance claims paid now is it's awful. So it's not inter-office politics. I've known these girls that I work with over 20 years. So it's not them. They were all like, my daughter's going to be 16. They were all in my delivery room, like before I had my daughter. Like, we're all that close. It's the job itself. Which it just, I don't know, man. If you don't make changes, everything stays. No, I know. And that's kind of where we're feeling. But you know what, you guys, though? It's hard to find good paying jobs. Like, I have Fridays off. I'm not micromanaged. I kind of have my own office. I have to pick and choose the shit that I want to put up with. And I just don't know where I'm at, but we're definitely in a spot. Like, Cannoli works from home. He has so much freedom. We don't have to, spend gas money every week. He's got a great boss. It's the work. It's not who we work for. It's the work itself. So you should be a life guru. Why don't you start a YouTube channel, and we will all hang out with you. Mental illness is a bitch. The worst part is that you aren't paying close enough attention to the victim. You may miss it completely. Exactly. That is true. That's why you really have to watch, because somebody can fake it. They are poison. That's why I only take it when I'm really, really desperate. And I know that I need it to function. Like, I get I get like 30 pills, and it lasts me almost a year, because and plus, I have a lot of stress. I have I have a child that deals with a lot of mental health issues. And so sometimes it gets the best of me, and sometimes I just need to medicate at the moment to bring myself down. So, I have to sometimes. I'm an old RN. EMT overdose is way easier than you think. See, I think so too. And I think an unintentional overdose is way easier than you think, you guys. I really do. I get that too, Mrs. S. Same as Mr. C. I do international time too. Yeah, it can be a lot. Yeah, no, outsource. It's the worst. It is the absolute worst. And it's nothing against them. It's the insurance companies that are outsourcing, and they hire people just to read a script. And medical insurance and medical claims are not black and white. And so when you're dealing with people that don't have any idea how medical works, it really makes for a very, I literally was in tears on the phone with a medical health insurance company because I was so frustrated with them. So, hey, Jana, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. Kiss the baby for me. I worked in healthcare administration for years, left during the pandemic. Best thing I ever did. Yeah, I don't know. I've been in different aspects of the medical, of the healthcare administration. And I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know. No, they don't train their people. I'm telling you, because I will question things and they don't understand what I'm saying. I can't even get into it, but it's really frustrating because it's simple fixes and they just don't. Yeah, Friday's off, man. It's how I can get stuff done. It's how I can do the Sunday stream, because I have to get all my my chores done on grocery shopping and all that stuff. Sometimes it can stink. Situations can get hairy. They all come in shapes and sizes. And then there's the coworkers too. And that's the thing, you guys. I have to pick and choose my battles. The job sucks, but the atmosphere is good. The pay is good. My days off are good. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. And if it is, it could be fertilized with shit to make it greener. So I don't know exactly what the answer is, but I'm also really good at healthcare. I've been in this field since I was 18 years old, and it's what I know and it's what I'm good at. So it's hard. It's hard to figure out. Yes, cannoli. Yeah, well, that's the thing too. So I've got a kid who suffers from it, and then as Vex always says, tism does get the best of cannoli sometimes. So Yeah, and Canoli's been struggling in his job too, just because the job itself, it's really been stressful. Like I guess this morning while I was sleeping, he did 2 hours of work because if he doesn't do it today, tomorrow morning can be stressful. So it's just, I don't know, guys. I'm just whining. I'm taking it courses online. Hopefully it will. Yeah, hopefully, you know what? Every little thing helps. Like I wouldn't even know, you guys. I wouldn't even know what path to go in. Like if anything, I would want to do, here's what I would probably love to do. I'd love to work from home, and I'd like to just do payment posting, which means just post insurance payments. Right now I do that, but I also have to fight with health insurance companies that don't want to pay insurance stuff. And that's the hardest part because I'm constantly fighting and I'm tired of fighting all the time. It's hard to keep everything together. I find that the more I enjoy my channel, the more I hate my job. That right there. Absolutely. I'm right there with you, Gord. Like the more that I enjoy doing this stuff and this YouTube stuff, the less I hate going to my regular job. It makes me grouchy. It makes me grouchy. Josh, she always worries about waking up with the horse head next to her. Oh, I would be pissed. Pissed. Oh, hi, Flaccid. Good to see you. Sheep's in the chat. Sheep's in the chat. I can say words. Hey, Shieldwald, good to see you. I know the time change. I'm very grateful that you guys all showed up with the time change. I don't know how this affects everybody else. It doesn't affect me at all in Arizona. So if you guys have any time suggestions, if we should just leave it here for the duration, I'm cool with that. But I want to make sure that it's something you guys can hang out with me. So if the time change is not working, then let me know. Oh my God, she's starting to crawl. Holy Toledo. I know. Listen, I'll never forget after I had my daughter, a friend of mine said, and her kid was like a couple years older than my daughter at the time. She goes, it goes so fast. Just wait. And mine's going to be 16 in April. And it does go so fast. It drives me crazy. I have 2 weeks or a month before my job ends. It's kind of scary, but I'll be better off. Yeah, you will be less stressed. You will. Your job is a whole different animal. Like you are in charge of so many different things. So I totally get it. I feel for you. I would work half days on Sunday all the time. And that was after working 80 hours that week. Good Lord, my friend. I've been at my job for 11 years now, and it's gotten worse since COVID. Mine's gotten worse in the sense of insurance companies, and I don't know why. I think they're being cheap on the people that they hire to help, answer phones and stuff. And oh, excuse me, my nose. So I don't know exactly what the deal is. I don't know if COVID's made things worse or if it's just the economy. Because the thing is, if you guys noticed, your health insurances are going way up and the coverage is still the same. Like if you guys want good coverage, your premiums are more. And so that means the benefits they're being really stingy on like stuff that they want to pay for, medical services and stuff like that. Medical billing is a grind, Sassy. I always had the most respect for my billing specialists. Payers are a pain in the behind to deal with. They fight you tooth and nail. Thank you for understanding, because it is definitely a grind. Like just imagine where you go to work every day and you just are fighting an endless fight. Like, so for every good thing that happens, you can't even enjoy it because 7 other things aren't getting paid. Or how about this? They finally pay you for something, for the delivery of a baby after 6 months of fighting them, only for them to say, nope, just kidding, and take the money back. And they have to fight for it again. It's just an endless battle. I like this. We are your favorite sheeps. We are. I have to apologize. Well, here's the thing. No, Nos did show up, and I want to say I'm really sorry. I fell asleep during Circle of Jerks, and I missed Tim's stream. And of course, I can't go back and rewatch it because he takes his shit down because he's a friggin' idiot. But Nos was here in the beginning. I think he showed up because he knows I'll give him shit, because he always says he has a tummy ache. So I think he showed up. He said hello, said a few, not nice things, and bounced. I think he's back in his coffin sleeping. My health insurance is duct tape and soup. I'm getting to that point, you guys. I'm getting to that point. He did on this chat. Yeah, before we talked. Yeah, he was there. He was there. He was gone. Yeah, he might be with Irene. I don't know. Oh, see? I got to get a trade-off. Well, my job, I'm the best one in my building, and my reward is getting fucked over. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's pros and cons. The only bad part about my job is the job itself. It's not the people. It's not the hours. It's not the pay. It's not the atmosphere. It's the physical job itself, which makes it really frustrating. So anyway, so back to Mathew Perry, rest in peace. Not really sure what happened there. It just sounds a little, as the kids say, sus, in my opinion. I'm not really sure exactly what went down, but in my opinion, it doesn't really look good. Real quick before we move on from the Mathew Perry thing, there's this girl that I follow on TikTok, and she is always into the conspiracies. She is a conservative, and there was this really weird thing, you guys, about Doja Cat. So apparently Doja Cat erased all of her posts from Instagram except for one. And this particular Instagram, I guess I could pull up I was just on Instagram here. Oh, let me see if I could pull it up as well. Doja Cat posted a really cryptic post. Doja Cat, here we go. Well, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, you guys. This seems a little sus now, because the video that I was watching said that she erased all of her posts except for one. But I'm on her page right now, and she's got 24.4 million followers, so it's her official page, and she's got a ton of posts here. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, one, again, it's conspiracy theory. She is a troll. She is a troll. Let me see if it's even on her page now, you guys. Hang on one second. This doesn't make sense then, you guys. This doesn't make sense. It makes me like not even want to bring up what I was going to bring up anymore, because it doesn't even make sense. All right, never mind. I can show you guys, but now it doesn't make sense. Hold on. I think it's both COVID and the economy. COVID showed companies how light they could run their business. Yeah, no, that is for sure. For sure. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, it's got to be a lie. Watch this. This is really weird, because I just pulled up your page, you guys, and she's got all of her posts there. So this is how we get sucked into fake news. Watch this real quick. This is so stupid. I don't even think this is real. Okay, so I follow her, and she, like I said, she usually has good takes, but here we go.
Did you guys happen to see this? This is crazy. So Doja Cat deleted every single video on her TikTok account except for this one.
Oh, I apologize then, you guys. My bad. I thought it was Instagram. It's TikTok. My bad. That's why. So maybe it's not a conspiracy. So I don't know. Back to my original thing. So now she's got 26 million followers here on TikTok, and apparently she erased all of her videos except for one. And here is the video. We'll finish. Oh, why is it loading? Really? Okay. Be a jerk then. So anyway, I don't know why this is just still loading. So if you, yeah, everything is off about that. Absolutely. So right here, I don't know why it's loading, but she posted this on 9/1. Now it says out now, and it says demons, and it has her. I don't know what the F is going on. Stop sharing. Oh. You are, oh God. You got it. You got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yes, I wonder if it's because I'm on Microsoft or whatever. So let me go ahead and see if I can turn down. It won't let me turn. It's just stuck. Anyway, we'll get out of that. Anyway, Doja Cat posted some weird thing and it's cryptic and it says demons and it's the Friends thing. And I don't know. That's weird. Oh, God. Sorry, something weird just posted on her. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff. So anyway, rest in peace, Mathewperry. I'm not really sure she's shit posting for promo. Yeah, I don't know, but it was back on September, so I don't really know. Hey, Krista, good to see you. That chick has just lost her damn mind. I've seen a video where she claims to have sold her soul to the devil, and that's why she's rich and famous. Oh, yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if she was the next one on this weird list. Okay. Demons is a song. See how everybody is taking something like that and making it bigger than it is. She just happened to use the Friends theme, which was weird. I don't really see that connection to the Friends and it being so that was weird too. So people are running with it. That makes sense. Thank you so much for clarifying that. See, that's why you're here for me. You keep me on track. I Googled not a fan of her. No, I know. I knew you Googled it. I wouldn't think that was up in your brain, but it's still weird. It's still weird that that's what happens and it's demons. And then I don't know, you guys. Do what you want with that information. I'm just here to provide it for you. So that's a horrible transition. I'm just going to transition. I would like everybody to congratulate somebody on an award. Nope, not there. Not there. Hold on, share screen, clown world. Okay, here we go. What'd you say? That's what chicks and male feminists do on the internet. Take something and blow it way out of proportion. Yeah, and I think that one was blown way out of proportion. She never had her mind. She likes to get slapped around and get called the N-word by white men. Well, there you go. She is not okay then. She is definitely not okay. So yeah, you can't really put anything past what Doja Cat says, to be honest with you. Confirmation bias is real. Also, the Dunning-Kruger effect leads these people to think that they know what is happening. Everybody always thinks they know what's happening. And so I really just feel like it's up for interpretation. If anything, it's an interesting rabbit hole to go down and then kind of come up with our own ideas on stuff. But I would like to introduce you guys to, now Glamour magazine is a really big magazine, of course, here in the United States. And, some of the other awards, like when Dylan Mulvaney won an award for, Woman of the Year, it was over in the UK. But this is Glamour magazine. This is a magazine that we grew up with. This is a magazine that glamorized women, real women. Well, not this time, my friends, not this time. This time, this Woman of the Year is a full-out man. I don't think they do. I think for this could be also like you could get Glamour internet, like internet subscription. But needless to say, yes, men better women than women, according to women. Men better women than women, exactly. So yeah, you don't have to get the physical copy anymore. They still do have them. I'm sure like celebrities or anybody who's on the cover likes to have one for their, their, what's it called? Keepsakes, if you will. We only hear about Women of the Year when a biological man. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't tell you who won Glamour of the, or Woman of the Year on Glamour magazine last year either, because they don't make it. You would? Really? Flaccid? You'd smash that? All right. I mean, I have to say, as far as the people out there that are trying to pass for women, from what I see in this picture here, doesn't look terrible. Hot take. It angers me, but that I hate to say it, maybe it's me, I wouldn't know per se that was a man just looking at that picture. Now, Cannoli can say, you know, it's in the shoulders, it's in this. I'm naive to that stuff. I'm stupid. Now, it's because they have boobs that maybe it's selling me on it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if the picture is like, you know, altered. I don't know. I don't know. You do win at everything, Shieldwald. Absolutely. And we're just handing it over to you. So listen, hot take. That just looks like a woman of a different ethnicity, in my opinion. Right here. Doesn't look bad. So I guess scrolling through, if I would have seen this cover, I wouldn't have thought anything twice about it. But it's still effed up. There is a different, right? Okay, so here, look at this, people. Look at this real quick. I'm gonna show you this. This is what drives me crazy too. Does that look like a dude to you, though? I don't know, man. That's pretty passable. That's pretty passable, and that drives me fucking crazy. It's not too bad. Hot take. That's not too bad. If I remember, Glamour nominated many people for Women of the Year, with it at least 2 being biological men. I think so too. I think that I'm just starting to pay more attention to it now because I'm doing this podcast and this shit's starting to really anger me. Okay, this is what yes, looks like a gay man when you just see the head. Okay, what about this picture here though? What about this picture? No, yes, and we talked about this. Vex Electronica and I, 2 streams ago, did actually talk about the podcast that she was on, where it was a transgender panel, conservative transgenders against liberal transgenders, and they had like a cat fight. And I was not super familiar with Blair White, but damn, Blair White has, like, Vex and I were like, could we get that body, please? Yeah, Blair White is an exception to every rule. She is stunning. Stunning. I would have never once thought that was a man. Never once. There you go. We should just sue that person for false advertising. I can't believe that's a man, though. No, Blair White is stunning. I will give her, she has done everything right. Here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. Hot take. If you're going to transition like Blair White did, do it like she did. I don't want to see no fucking beards. I don't want to see, like, do it right. It just completely embrace the whole ideology of being a woman. Do it right. There are so many disgusting looks out there where it's just insulting to women. Okay. It's the forehead. See, that's what I'm asking. I want to know from a man's perspective, like what you see there. It's the forehead. Okay. Interesting. That's why I want to know. Blair is a hot dude, but if you block out the body, you'll notice more male. See, that's the thing too, is I don't really see the male bone structure. You guys do. That's why I appreciate your feedback. You don't think Blair passes, huh? Okay, fair enough. Blair White looks like a dude. Seen him or her on Joe Rogan years ago. Clocked right away. It was a guy. But have you seen her, or whatever now? I don't know if she's more passable now, but this is why you don't try. I know. I've done it too. It's okay. Be careful, please. Be careful. Do not cry. I don't want to lose you, my Josh. I won't be able to make you sausage and peps. When I look at that picture, I'm glad that I don't ever have to date again. I know it's really hard, right? You're going to have to ask them what's downstairs before you even take them out on a date. Excuse me. What is on the undercarriage? Can I view the undercarriage? Listen, this gives a whole new meaning to sending dick pics. Like, if you're a female and you're sending me a dick pic, that's what I'm saying. Like, first thing you learned when you went, to Thailand, always do a package check and just assume whoever you are talking to is a lady boy to start with. I know that's the hard thing over there. A lot of lady boys over there. No, I know she does. And she's talked about never wanting to do bottom surgery. And yes, normal gay people have had enough of this shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. These days, we got to be on top of the shit. It's a matter of self-preservation to spot men in makeup. I know. That's the thing. Usually you can tell. Well, I wouldn't date that anyway. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, because then you're right. It's cheating. That's cheating. Shieldwald is completely, yeah. Oh, I know. I'm sure. It's tough, man. That's why Josh dates normal looking men, because there's no question about any of it. No question about it. You used to live in Thailand? That's interesting. I bet they are scary. I know everybody's had enough of this shit. Everybody, men, women, it's the whole thing. It's like, can we just stop this shit already? It's like a costume parade every day. Well, Andrew Tate is out there saying men can date trans men if they're hot. Seriously? Okay, well, that still means you're gay. Still means you're gay. Because if you want to have sexual intercourse, it doesn't quite work like that. I'm just saying. Just saying. Hey, Zach's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know. It is a huge giveaway, always. And that is absolutely correct. Wait, there's twinks there? Platoon would love it there. Yeah, you've never known. Thailand, man, has major lady boys. Major lady boys. Yeah, next time you talk to him, tell him that he should plan his next trip to Thailand. he would get in trouble there. Now I have to say I have an excuse to say show crotch on a first date. You absolutely do, actually. I don't think it's out of pocket, as the kids say, to ask for what's between your legs. Isn't that sad? God, isn't that sad, man? I'm telling you. Y'all married folks are lucky. I missed the window, not worth the effort anymore. I don't blame you, Beard. It is tough out there. I don't know how I would be able to date right now either. It is crazy. Oh, you really think so? I mean, you do have the best gaydar. I am terrible at gaydar. So is that why he is the way he is with women? Because he's really gay? I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Anime Night. Good to see you. The mental breakdowns these people would be going through is scary. That's what I worry about, you guys. I really think that a lot of it's just a phase, and it makes me sad. It does. It does. That's what I said. If you know it's a dude and you're still there, I have news for you. It still means you're gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but don't pretend like you're not. Don't pretend like you're not. If there's two dicks in an equation, you're gay. Simple as that. Oh, that should be a t-shirt. If there's two dicks in an equation, it equals gay. Two dicks equal gay. Will you tell that tomorrow? You know what? I should send a super chat and make him read it if you guys are doing B-sub. That would be hysterical. Wait, if she has a micro peen and says it's a clit, that is up to you, dildo. If you want to run with that, that's okay. That's all interpretation. All interpretation. Here's the thing. You don't see the women to men transitions winning anything. You know what, Shieldwald? You hit the nail on the head. You absolutely never see. Okay, good point. Have you seen a woman transition to a man on a fitness magazine? If you have, maybe I'm wrong, because I tend to see this more. But you're right. Do you guys ever see men to women to men winning awards? Nope, you don't. Absolutely. Good point. Well, if they're Asian, it may not be a huge giveaway, just a small giveaway, allegedly. No, I mean, there's that whole saying for a reason. Listen, if you want to be gay, you can be gay. It is totally fine. Listen, I meant because he's essentially admitted to, oh, it's okay to hook up with trannies if they're hot. Yeah, you know, that's a little confusing. These people aren't ready for the grim reality because they're a casual trans just living life, while the fake ones are doing it as a fad. But when the realization hits, it'll be very different for them. I agree. I'm going after Dawn. What are you trying to insinuate? Is there two dicks in that equation over there? Yes. Okay, we could do that too. We could do that too. Wouldn't that be a funny shirt? Do exactly that. The two eggplant emojis equal Josh. Or we could put pop culture on there and we could really like, promote his channel. But seriously though, I really think that it's out of hand. There there is a women's league because they can't cut it against the guys. Females try out for the NFL right now or Major League Baseball, NHL, NBA. Nothing is stopping you besides genetics. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, you'd have to be a real big fucking bitch to be able to hang with those boys. I'm sorry. And there's no place for you. There's a reason why, hot take, women's sports don't really do very well. Like, who watches the WNBA? It's boring. It's boring. I don't like watching female sports. Sorry if it's a hot take. Sorry. But I just don't. I think it's boring. Tate was chatting up dudes pretending to be a cam girl. Oh yeah, see, I would not trust him as far as I could throw him. Oh, Don and Gator sitting in a tree. Okay, yeah. Oh, you guys, I tell you, it is scary out there. Have you ever looked up the Legends League football pictures? No, should I? Hold on. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay, hold on. We'll share the screen. Okay. So apparently, how come I didn't know about this? This says it's coming to Manchester. Okay. A lingerie football league. Oh, there's a lingerie football league? Interesting. Is a stupid question. How long has this been around? That is very interesting. So I guess right there, like that would like dudes would like that, huh? I bet MMA is entertaining. I just don't like MMA in general because I think it looks like it hurts. I mean, there you go. Okay. Is that good for you, Andrew? Okay. See, there you go. Yes, you did. You did. And I'm here to bring it to you. Look at that. Wow. You guys, I am really intrigued. How come I didn't know about all this? That one's a little scary right there. Yeah, we know you would. We know you would. Oh my God, they're just wearing little undies. Dude, those could be ripped off in a heartbeat. Huh. Wow. You're welcome, boys. This is what I'm giving you guys, okay? Everybody for sticking around for the whole show. The men in the chat get buff ladies tackling ladies. How come this doesn't do better? How come this right here doesn't do better? And how come I've never heard about it? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, see, she has a nice rack for being athletic. Because usually, hey, listen, anything for my guys. All right, anything. Wow, do you see that rack in the back? There has to be a boob job. Because here's the thing. Unless you're really, really like endowed like that, usually when you're women that are very muscular like that, don't have boobies like that. You know what, though? I will say women's volleyball is not bad to watch. I do think that is fine. But I had no idea that there was this football league. And I don't understand why you guys are not talking about this more or watching this. I mean, right? Where has this been for you guys? Oh, okay. There you go. See? They're checking all the boxes here. Okay? They're making sure they are inclusive. This is crazy, you guys. I did not even know this was a thing. This is really interesting, kids. Oh, wait. She had a big rack there, too. I would be really afraid that my underwears would get ripped off or my ninnies would pop out. I guess that's, but look at how empty the stands are. I'm surprised that, look, right here in the back, you guys, you see these dudes with their camera phones? Oh my gosh. You guys all better like this stream for me giving you boobies. Okay. Everybody make sure you like this stream. I appreciate you all for being here though. Since I don't have my boobies out, I'll give you other people's boobies. Yeah, look, of course it's all dudes because there ain't no chicks going to watch this stuff. So anyway, I don't understand why I haven't heard of this more. Oh, look. Oh, well, there you go. Let me just leave that there for a minute. I'm sure it does look hard. I am not discrediting it at all. I just think it's interesting. There are little get-ups there where they have just, where they have their pads and stuff, but instead of, having the whole jersey come over, they tuck it under so their boobies can hang out. I just think their choice of outfits are very interesting. So anyway, there you go, guys. I gave you a little bit of love this afternoon. It's doing badly because of free porn. Yeah, I get it. So, all right. Well, I'm going to start closing out the show here because we're approaching 2 hours and Mama Sasquatch has stuff to do before another. You had me at boobies, right? I have, to get ready for another work week. So we do have a couple of shows following my show today. I know if he's not on there already, and I don't know what the time change, guys. So just check out their channels. You have Mr. Brown Alliance after this. I'm not sure if Vex is on there today. Sometimes she is. So we've got that. And then we have got actually Andrew and Bagface. They are going to be talking about Invincible 2. Vex Electronica is going to be a guest on their show. If you guys are into the anime, Invincible, I guess, is a really good show. And Cannoli is excited about it. He's already watched it. So, Anime Night is going live shortly on their end over there. So if you want to check out their channel, I know. Same here. I don't even know. That's why I said, you guys, I'm so grateful you guys showed up here. Please let me know if this time still works. If I should go an hour later, an hour earlier, my time doesn't change. Your guys's does. Everybody around here, Arizona is the only asshole that doesn't change their time. So I know people in California, it's an hour behind. People in the East Coast, is it 2 hours now? I don't even know. My time didn't change. So I don't know. I kept, and when I first did when I loaded up the stream, I forgot, I knew it was coming, but I didn't realize that like midnight or like today was the time change. I thought for some reason it would start tonight into tomorrow. Anyway, I don't know. So yes, my time changed. It's okay. I'm telling you guys, that's why let me know. You can always hit me up on comment on this stream. If you guys feel like I should change the time, if there's a better time that works for all you guys, I don't know if I should put a poll out. I don't even know what to ask in the poll because I'm so screwed up with all the time and stuff. Here's Mr. Brown's stream. So he'll be on in a little bit. See right here. His phone says it's 1:57 and his PC says it's 12:58. Time doesn't change for me here. So also Copa has a chill stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So please hang out for that. Then you also have, like I said, Bagface and Actually Andrew. It's on Actually Andrew's channel. I believe theirs is starting at the same time as well, 8 p.m. Eastern. So maybe just please have two screens on and support all my friends. It is based. It's bullshit. Your stream started an hour earlier for me. Okay, so let me know if that's what you guys want. I don't know. I'll just keep it the same. I'm not sure. Everyone be safe and take care. Sassy, always a pleasure. I will redouble my efforts to get online more. It's okay, Nebraska, because I just wish you well. I hope you're doing great. And I appreciate all of your support. Here is Andrew's channel. Can't find a link for the stream. Andrew, are you slacking? You got no link out yet? Anyway, it'll be on Andrew's channel. They always do a great job over there. It's a really chill stream. Vex Electronica will be on. And let's see. What do we have coming up? Yes, Dempsey always. Oh, and check out Dempsey's album. Dempsey's album is out. I dropped the name of it real quick again, Dempsey, and so I can tell them I'm so sorry I forgot. But it's where you find all of your music. Tomorrow night, MMM Cannoli is they're reviewing Captain Marvel to get ready for the new shit show that's coming out. They will have their normal panel. Special guest is Little Platoon. Oh God, you guys, I don't remember. White Bear, if you're in the chat still, I have no friggin' idea who's on your show tomorrow night. But everybody's going to shit on the Captain Marvel movie because it looks horrible. I did not have to do a rewatch yesterday or a watch of it. Cannoli rewatched it on his own. I didn't even have to watch it. I've never seen the shit show, and I will continue to not see the shit show. Yes, prayers for the panel tomorrow night. Not Quite Sane. Okay, there you go, guys. Check out Not Quite Sane. It's on all major platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora, etc. Check it out. There are some really chill beats to listen to, like at work. If you're stressed out and you just need to it's awesome. It's awesome. Dangerously Dempsey's Not Quite Sane. So check it out. So MMM tomorrow night, new time, 7:05 p.m. It's now Mountain Standard Time. Friday, Cannoli might be doing, I think he's probably doing a Spider-Man game review because he's beat the game. He wants to talk about all of that. I think he's going to do it on Friday. You can check out his shit on the community page. And then I'll be back here next Sunday at the same time, unless you guys, think a better time would work. But I appreciate you all. Lily, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who hangs out with me. I really love you guys. It is just great hanging out with you guys. Mountain Standard Time is the superior time zone. So there you go. Anyway, you guys, I appreciate you. Have a great week. I will see you on the interwebs. And in the meantime, everybody stay sassy, and I'll see you next week. Bye.